I have two long-term friends in South Carolina that we called ourselves the traveling trio. We probably went on over 20 trips during a course of 30 years. And every time we talk on the phone or get together, we have to reminisce about our favorite adventures. One of them that always comes up was a trip we did to Madison, Georgia. Now, if you've not been to Madison, Georgia, it is the perfect description of a small southern town. Beautiful architecture, antebellum homes, gorgeous landscaping and gardens, and every spring they have a home and garden tour for people from all over the place to come and see their beautiful town. And so one year we decided we were going to go do that. Now, for those of you who live in Florida, we do have to clarify. You realize Florida is not the South. Florida is a suburb of New York, right? If you're talking the real South, you're talking Georgia, the Carolinas, Virginia, that's kind of the South. And when you're in the South, within the first 15 minutes of meeting new people, it's going to come out what religion they are, and they're going to ask you what your religion is and where you go to church. That's just part of the getting to know you process. So we check in to this darling bed and breakfast right downtown Madison, Georgia on Main Street. And the innkeeper's telling us about the, accommodations and so forth. And his little inn cat walks up to greet us. And he introduces his cat as the inn cat, and his name is Inky. And so then he tells us that both he and Inky are Episcopalian. And we're looking at each other going, really? I said, you're going to have to explain that. I have never met an Episcopalian cat. He goes, oh, he's the most devout member of our church. He said every Sunday for the past 10 years, when the church bells ring, he goes walking through his cat door, goes left to the Episcopal church, goes right in the front door, up the aisle, jumps on the front newel post, and pays closer attention to the service than anybody else in there. Really? Oh, yeah. And then after the service, he jumps down and leads everybody out of the church. He's been doing it every week for the past 10 years, and it's his role in the church. It's expected. Until last month. Well, what happened last month? He said, well, Inky didn't show up. Everybody's asking about him. Is he sick? Is he injured? We didn't know. So I came running home after church. No, he's there. He's acting like normal. Next week, he didn't show up again. Oh my gosh, what's going on? So the third week, I stayed home from church because I figured I got to find out where he's going. Sure enough, the church bells ring. He walks out the cat door, but instead of turning left to the Episcopal church, he goes to the end of our front yard, crosses over our busy Main Street, and goes over to that Baptist church, goes in their front door, up their aisle, and jumps on their newel post to listen to their minister. Oh, no, we are not having that. We're Episcopalian. So I go running home, and when my cat comes home, I grab him, and I said, we're going to have a talk. You are an Episcopal cat. Do you not know that being a Baptist can kill you? Well, actually, it's the fact that he's crossing the busy road to get there. But the bottom line is the same. Being a Baptist can kill you. So we said, so what effect did that have? What's he doing now? Well, he's hedging his bets. Sometimes he goes to the Baptist church. Sometimes he goes to the Episcopal church. I guess he thinks he's going to get a couple extra lives by doing that. But I keep telling him it's not going to work out that way. In the end, he's going to end up losing a life trying to go over there to that Baptist church. Because as I keep telling him, being a Baptist will kill you.